Hello and welcome back to Greenlands for episode 2 of this Let's Play. And on that, I'd just like to quickly apologise to Peter716. I think I referred to the map twice as Grasslands yesterday, having known it was Greenlands because I'd already entitled the video. So, apologies for that, my bad. On to today's episode, and we're just getting to the store now. And we're going to be hiring the scout so I can get the fields looked at for the soil samples to be sent off, and then hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what we need to do on the fields and then get our first crop put in. So I'll just get this hired. I try not to lease too much in-game, but when you start off with so little money, you haven't really got much of an opportunity, or an option, should I say, at the beginning. I think leasing gets less and less the more you go on within the game. Or certainly for me anyway. So, just talking about yesterday's video, I've had a look. Obviously watched it back, and it was quite evident that the environment and the vehicle sound was quite overpowering, so I've knocked that down a bit. Hopefully you see a bit of an improvement from that. I'll have a look again for this one, and then it might need knocking down a little bit more, but obviously we'll have a look after. I also noticed on the when I did the time lapse, because I'm used to putting the camera where I wanted, it looked a bit funny on the time lapse. So that's something I'll look to do as well, keeping the camera a little bit more stable when I'm doing those time lapses. Okay, so we'll get this unfolded. And start moving ourselves into position. It's quite an awkward shape, so I think it's going to take a couple more than what you might expect. I didn't actually start playing precision farming when it first came out. It took us a few months to start having a go at it, but I think just like seasons, I never play the game without seasons now, and I don't think that I'll play without precision farming either. I think that's a mainstay for me now. Just be maybe 2 more, possibly 3 for that middle bit where it extends, where it goes wider. Yeah, it will be. That middle bit needs doing as well. So we'll get this very last one done, and then we'll be able to see what we need on the field. Whether it's going to need lime on it. Actually, it's certainly going to need fertiliser on it. So as that's going, we'll get that folded up. And even though they're small, we might as well do these two grass fields as well. Like I said in yesterday's video, I'm only playing 3-day seasons, so I'm quite keen to start getting cracked on and trying to get something in the ground. You've normally got a bit more breathing space when you play with 6, but I think I'm going to have to get a shift on. And the last one for this one, and we'll just go over to field 70 and we'll get that one done as well. So 4 samples there. We'll leave them gates open for now. We're coming straight back. And I think I've just gone past the entrance as I was turning. Spin round. There you go. See if we can get round in here. Yep. And again, get it unfolded. We pretty much get the full field done in one here. We'll fold it back up and get them sent off. That's the last one for us. We'll go and get this returned. I will get out and close this gate. Cars will just have to wait. I'll get that lifted as well. Once we get a bit more work done in the field, I will start having a look around the map to see, well, just to have a look at it, but also to see where I'd want to expand to. So we'll have a look in precision farming here, and yeah, we will need to put lime on it, and then plenty fertilizer as well. So we'll get lime first, and then we'll fertilise after that. Let's give 2 for now, and then we'll have a look. Because I've got an idea of what fertiliser I want. I know it does both. This one here, this lizard. It only takes 60 horsepower. Holds 4,500 litres. And like I said, it does fertilising and lime spreading. So we'll get the extension on that. And if it'll recognise it. Which it won't. We'll be keeping it in white then. So already, money's down to 62,394, and all we've done is ploughed one field with a plough that cost £350. Analysed the fields and bought a spreader to put lime on. So already we've used what, about 37,000. I think when it comes time to actually harvesting a crop, whatever crop I put in, I think we're going to be struggling. Right, we'll go straight in the big field. And see what this will take. I'm sure you've already seen, but today is the day Giants have released the cinematic trailer for FS22, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It's about 2.5 minutes long, and all of it looks brilliant. They also give a release date as well, 22nd of November. So I'm not sure how Giants do it. If anyone knows and can let us know whether they release at midnight or not. I know games that I've pre-ordered, because I have pre-ordered FS22. I went straight on and done it. Most of them release at midnight, or UK time. I'm not sure if Giants do the same or not. I hope they do. They released quite a bit of news today, actually. They give details about new crops. So we're going to have olives, and we're going to have grapes, which I know have been in mods before. Well, certainly grapes have. I've not been on a map with olives, but I've no doubt somewhere that there's a map or a mod that allows that. And again, just going back to what I was saying yesterday, the maps are going to be more interactive. You're going to have things to actually do. So instead of just getting your crop in and selling it, you're going to be able to do stuff with that crop. Hopefully the things you buy, whether you purchase the sort of the factory packs, or whether the factory's going to be there and you have to buy it or lease it, or however they're going to do it. It's just going to give you so many more options, and I think that's certainly something what I'm looking forward to. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to most, to be honest, about FS22. What we'll do, because time's ticking on, I'll take it into a time lapse, and then it shouldn't be too long, and then we'll come back before we start on the grass fields. So, speak again soon. Okay, welcome back. Just finishing this last bit here. Then we'll move into the grass field. We'll try going down these bits, but I know when you've got the automated spreading facility on it, sometimes doesn't pick up on these last bits, which it's not doing there. Although when you look at the map, it doesn't seem to make any difference on the map itself. And certainly when I've looked, when you're getting the yield, there doesn't seem to be much difference when there's small strips like that. Just wary about getting around them corners. I'm not going to time lapse this bit, it won't take very long. It's only quite small. I've just noticed, which I didn't when I was looking at the first video, there's a little bit of space behind them two sheds. I'll be able to fit something in there hopefully. I was thinking the greenhouse at first, but I don't think there'll be enough space for that. So, just going back to FS22, I know obviously we've got the American map. That's what Giant seem to be focusing on in the releases, the snippets that we've got, and obviously with the cinematic trailer. And they also are doing a remaster of the Alpine DLC, I believe. But has there been any other maps sort of spoke about? Is there another European map? Just like what they did with this one, where Felsburn was released as well. I don't know if that's been leaked yet, or whether it's just the Alpine map. Is it Erlengrad? I've never actually played that. And then also the American map. Something else that I meant to say yesterday as well. Obviously, these grass fields, when you go on them, it says that they need ploughing, which usually, even though the grass fields, I'll plough up, lime them, fertilise them, and reseed. On a grass field, is there any point in doing that? Do we know? Does it make any difference to the yield or not? Because I think ploughing gives something like a 15% bonus. I just wondered if that was the same with grass, or whether grass was its sort of own entity, and you don't have to plough the fields with grass in them. Because if you don't, I'll stop. I'll not waste my time doing it. Right, that's that one done. We'll go and quickly do the last one. And I think, in all honesty, once we've done that, that's going to be today's video. It's already 5:25 in the evening. There's no way I'll be able to swing into there. Nope. I'm gonna have to find a better way of getting into here, whether it is going down to that factory there and then spinning around in there. Yeah, with this field here, I think initially we'll take the grass off it, but I might look to put something in here as well. Maybe some sheep if they'll fit. Chickens possibly, but I think I'd prefer sheep to start with. Given the grass field, we'll be able to manage the upkeep of them, and I've always found wool to be a good earner. I've not long finished a good maybe 253-hour game on Chellington, and wool was fantastic for us on that. Which also was, and it might be unpopular opinion, but pigs. It won't be something I'll look to do straight away on here, but I'm definitely in the camp that pigs are a good earner as soon as you can get your sort of engine up and running to be able to feed them. Right, so with that done, we'll switch off. I think that is all going to be all for today, so thanks again for watching, and hopefully you'll join us for episode 3 of this Let's Play on Greenlands.